What's up, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and you're watching yet another episode of The Bottom Line Is. Now, you see this chocolate chip on my face, it seems to be going away, but other than that, I'm doing this video because I was supposed to do it last week, and I was really putting it off, but as you can see, I got on another gray shirt like I did in the last video, and I'm taking a break from doing my afternoon cleaning to give y'all this review on Mary's new album called My Life to the Journey Continues Act 1. It's basically the sequel to the My Life, the classic My Life 1994 album, My Life. And you know, if you don't know me, besides Monica, I really do stand for Queen Mary. I love Queen Mary. I love just about every album that she has done, with the exception of Stronger with Each Tear and Love and Life. But even though those were my least two favorite Mary albums, that it still isn't so bad to the point where I just can't play any song. It's not like it was just a full-out whack album, but those are just my least two favorites. But a lot of people were, you know, I promised the Mary fan on Twitter that I would do the video, and I said I would, and I'm doing it now. Even though it's late, I still did it. Now, I'm going to play some of the songs, as I go along, I'm going to play some of the songs on the album from my iPhone. And I'm going to start off, I'm not going to play the intro because I don't think it's worth it, because it's basically, it starts off just like the original My Life album with Mary talking to Puffy, and I don't think she could have did this album without him, because, you know, they were the originators of the first album, and why wouldn't they bring, you know, why wouldn't she bring him here for My Life Part 2? Now, this song right here is called Feel Inside. I'm fucking up, y'all. I want to play it from the beginning so you can hear the beat. But I heard this song earlier this year, and it featured Nicki Minaj. Now, I was looking forward to hearing her verse, but once the track listing came out, it said that, you know what I'm saying, Nas was going to be on there. And I don't really have a problem with Nas being on there, because the song samples of 1997 or 98, I think 97. I was in 3rd grade when the song came out, but it's called Triumph from the Wu-Tang Forever album. It's by Wu-Tang. And I think that even though I like the version with Nicki Minaj, I think she made the right choice by putting Nas on Feel Inside, because it gives us that old raw Mary, that 90s feel. And since they are both singers and rappers from the 90s, it made perfect sense for her to put Nas on there, and his verse was great. The next song is called Midnight Drive, featuring Brooklyn. When I first heard this song, I really didn't know what to expect from it, because I heard that Brooklyn was going to be on it, and as much as I love Brooklyn, I heard the song, and I was like, oh, okay. And I like the song, you know what I'm saying? It's a song that I play at a party or something, or a get-together or something. Thumbs up from me, Mary. The next song is called Next Level. It features Busta Rhymes, another 90s rapper that she put on the song, and it gives me this little retro 80s, early 90s feel. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And plus, she picked all the right people for these records, in my opinion. She really did, and I love this song. Now, this one is the remake of Chaka Khan's Aint Nobody, and a lot of people were talking about this. I was on the Brandy board, and a lot of people thought that she should have left the song alone, but I think this was the right song for her. The thing was, it don't sound exactly like Chaka Khan's version, but yet Mary just took her own take on it and made it more modern, and I actually like it. It's not because it's Queen Mary, because if I don't like a song, I say I don't like it, but I can deal with her remake of Aint Nobody. I honestly can. I like it. My favorite song, 25-8. All the hood rat hoes that in my city love this song. And even though it's not big on the chart, I still love it. And it gives me vintage Mary all over again. It sounds like something that would have been on the original My Life album. A lot of people get to, I'll talk about that part at the very end. Let me see. Next song. Don't Mind. This is one of the most played songs on the album. Mary's voice, it gives me this relaxed feel. You know, after all the songs were mostly upbeat and mid-tempo, she slows it down just a little bit with this mid-tempo track. And she basically saying she don't mind saying that she love her man, basically. And shit, who wouldn't say they wouldn't mind loving a man? Hell no. Loving a man or they woman. So, you know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't? And this is Mary. She talks about what she feels inside, basically. And this is another gem for me. No Condition. Like I said, this is a modernized version of the My Life album. And listening to this does sound like it could have been on My Life. It does, but it's a modernized version of it, basically. It's called No Condition. One of those songs that I love, one of these songs that I love about Mary. She gives it a light pop feel, but still keep it soulful. Great queen. A lot of people, this is Mr. Wrong by featuring Drake. One of my favorite songs, and I'm so glad that it's the second single. It kind of reminds me of Motivation and 4 AM mixed together. But that's not a problem for me because I love both songs. But mixing it together for Mary makes it even more better. And this is one of the better collaborations that Mary and Drake has done. And basically, I can't wait to see the video. Basically, people want to talk about how Mary is 40 and she's still singing about bad boys. But basically, hell, she's catering to everyone on this album, young and new, and the young generations like this type of shit, obviously. And just like the Hood Rats had 25-8 in their statuses, the Hood Rats got Mr. Wrong in their statuses on Facebook already, so it's whatever. This song finna be big. It's already jumping up the R&B charts, and I think it's gonna be bigger than 25-8, if it's not already bigger than that already. Oh my God. I love this song. One of my favorites off the album. The name of that song is called Why, and it features Rick Ross. And I don't know if it's a sample in that song, but it's the shit. And it's so old school, and I hope she puts it out as a single. Thank you, Queen Mary. This is Love a Woman featuring Beyonce. And when I first heard that Mary did a song with Beyonce, I didn't know what to make of it because their voices are so different and they come from two different worlds. But these two whores came together and gave me a vintage 90s Keith Sweat sounding classic. And Mary needs to release this as the second single. She needs to. Because the last time I checked, it was one of the biggest songs on iTunes off the album. And I can really see the video. So Beyonce, your pregnant ass needs to have this baby so you and the queen can do this video. I love this song. Empty Prayers. It could have been on the first My Life album as well, and I love it. It's one of those songs that you just sit down and mellow out to. Like, when you feeling mellow and your day is not going well, you can just play this song. It gives me that sound. I just love it. I just love how Mary does songs like this. This is why she's the fucking queen, alright? Another song that I love. Another pop-like ballad, and it's still soulful. Mary can do a pop ballad and make it a soul ballad any day of the week, because even though the track is a pop track, her voice is so soulful that it makes it pop, where it makes it a soul track other than a pop song. So you basically say it's a pop soul track, and it's called Need Someone, one of the best songs off the album. You need someone. The song that just might get Mary her first Oscar nomination. The Living Proof. I forget what movie it's from, but I know this song better be nominated for an Oscar. It better be nominated for an Oscar. Because Mary did this shit. And if she gets nominated for an Oscar, I don't know what I'm gonna do to myself. I don't know if I'm gonna die or what, but it is what it is. But I'm not gonna review the bonus tracks. I'm just not, because you can tell it was a different direction from what Mary and the label wanted. So there isn't even any need for me to do that. And plus, they're not even on my iPhone anyway. So I just want to say, you guys, this album is one of Mary's best albums. Will I say that it holds a candle to My Life 1? Absolutely not, because nothing will ever hold a candle to My Life 1. That's a classic. Can't nobody touch that album, not even Mary. But can you say that this album is My Life Part 2? Yes. Back in '94, Mary was going through her struggles or whatever, and that's what made that album what it was. This is her life now, and the journey will continue. Her journey of love, happiness, bad days, good days, whatever. Her life goes on, and this is why she called it The Journey Continues Act 1. Make sure y'all go out and pick out the album from your local Target, your local mom and pop, Walmart, FYE, whatever you need to do. Go pick up this album. It sold 165K. I think 165K the first week. I hope I'm not lying, but I hope I'm not mistaken, because I heard two different numbers, 154 and 165, but I think it's 165. But go out and pick up this album for Christmas. Give it to somebody. Give it to whatever. This is for Queen Mary. She's the queen of hip-hop soul, and I know this album is going to be a success. So please make sure y'all go get this album. And I'm sorry to all the Queen Mary stans. I'm sorry for being so late with this video, but it's here, and I'm out of here, y'all. And me and T Dollar from the G would like to say bye-bye, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.